Oh, hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series. And this week, as you can see, I have been doing some grinding inside of the vault. I'm level 51, I got more expertise points into Jeweler and Lucky Altar. I got the max on Marketer, and I was kind of waiting for this last point on Lucky Altar because I believe bartering in the new patch is going to be good, but still no new patch. So I just went for the Lucky Altar, and so far I have been getting some mixed lags with the altar receipts. So yeah, but I have been doing a lot of bolts, so that was good. And this week was going to be the moving week, so this is kind of what we did. So starting with the mess, I decided to start moving everything here in the chest, so I already removed a couple, believe it or not. Yeah, pretty much everything that is going to be from the vault is going to be on the new storage, and the vanilla blocks and everything else is going to be over here. So all of these are vanilla junk stuff that I need to organize because they can be materials for the altar. And the last one that I need to move are probably going to be like the unique ones. This is probably going to be in a chest. The same with the catalysts, they are probably going to be in a chest. The eggs, of course, are going to be in a chest wherever I'm going to have the mob farm. The focus are going to be also be in a chest, and probably I'm going to use 2 different recyclers. And then I just got more kind of a vanilla stuff and a shulker with a lot of villagers because my villagers were dying into the mob farm, and some more building blocks and more extra stuff. So that's kind of what I did for starting the movement of items and storage and everything. And then you go inside here, you need to picture that it's going to be like a makeshift double door. It's going to be made out of a spruce trapdoor, so you are going to enter pretty much like here. And the first thing that you are going to be open with here is going to be the main hall, which are going to be the pedestals for the relics. So I already got some of the extra relics that I got extra items, and somewhere of these are close to be completed. But yeah, I already completed 2 of them. The dragon and the earth, I think it's this, or no, this is the elemental. But I believe I'm going to have them in this place somewhere around here, and on this other side it's going to be mirrored, and of course in the center we are going to have a panel with all of the artifacts that we collect. So this is going to be kind of like the main hall of the temple. Then I'm going to have somewhere in the back here, I believe, either a fake door or a diagonal one, or just kind of a passage where if you know like the base, you're going to be over onto the next area, and if you don't know it, you're probably going to take like the external route, which is going to be over here, and then you're going to be entering from this part. So you're going to have like a second floor for something, and then this is going to be like the main vault room. So on the left we are going to have the catalyst. Again, probably I'm going to have a chest down here or maybe in the back, so you are going to have the infused catalyst coming here. Then the same for the inscription table, so you're going to use your inscription and crystal and wherever, and we need an anvil or something like that. Then I got, this is just a temporary recycler, so I need to remove it, but probably I want to have a recycler somewhere around this part, maybe kind of in between these two, because you can also recycle some of the inscription. But yeah, I just dropped down my U-walls over here. And then if I need to work with them, I got the tool station with everything that is needed, the applicator and the cutting one. And I need more gold here, but I'm broke because I died twice, so I got no money. But yeah, then I connected the simple storage system where you can organize them. These are kind of with multiple assets, but the unique ones or the solely one are going to kind of ascending in terms of the amount of reach that they can have. You can sort them by name or by other stuff, but I think by name it's easier because then they are grouped, and I just got the J search disabled because otherwise I just see them here and it's annoying. So yeah, this is kind of what I have, and of course that means I got brand new tools. So this is my pretty much everything chest single, and I don't use two different ones, so I need an Vex. And if I can improve this one for a next one with 100% trap disarm chance and even more mining speed. So everything here in terms of mining speed is going to be good, but it's not really needed, except for the wooden chest. But it's also going to be good for the strong boxes, so it's kind of a good to have extra mining speed. And then we got the hammer, and this is my hammering with double hammer in this case. So this is pretty much for mining ore, so we need picking for destroying the volta stone, and I just got copiously. And 51 point, I believe it's 0.25, but it's pretty much like 52. And if you are really unsure, 55, because I'm playing with haste 3 and of course efficiency 5. This is instamine ore and instamine bolt stone. So this is pretty much for the ores POI, and I got nothing else. And then I got just a third one, which is this Reaper one, which is ripping, shoveling, picking, axing, pretty much a universal tool. It's 100% vanilla immortality, and I want to put this on 40 mining speed, because that should be with haste 3 and efficiency 5, pretty much insta break everything. So we are closing to it right now, but yeah, this is like the new upgrade, and of course my whole build has been improved a little bit more. Now I got more armor and critical hit resistance. This is really good pair of boots. And also my sword now got a little bit of extra damage. So the things that I learned so far is the increased area of effect worked with Archon, so that's really useful. Now I don't need to be as close as the mob, but still kind of a 1 or 2 blocks high. And the other thing is sweeping hit works with chaining attack, so that's really good for kind of proccing stuff on the mobs. But I would be fine with having either chaining or sweeping and replace the other one with some utility, you know, like a stun or maybe something like that, because I'm not killing mobs with my sword, I'm killing mobs with my Archon, but I need to do kind of a something with the mobs, you know, when I need to hit them, maybe debuffing them or something like that. So that's my current, that's my current gear set. And then on this other side over here, I'm going to have like the backpacks. I just got the slots so far for converting this into the deposit upgrade, but the problem with that's the refill one, the problem with the deposit one, it's like super expensive. I got the eco gems, I got one black chromatic, but I don't have the block, which are 9 of these. So right now I'm kind of barely managing to build it, but I was just kind of working on more infrastructure. And the idea is going to be like you place your backpacks here, they are going to have the deposit upgrade, so they are going to be grabbed by the simple storage network. And then what I'm going to do, is going to be, I'm going to read this via this comparator, and probably I'm going to send the signal down or something. So I'm going to tell the player when you are draining items and when everything is done, probably with lamps here or something. So you are going to clearly know actually when everything is totally free to use again. So it's going to be like a slow system, but I'm fine with it, at least for now. And then I got the storage drawer controller, and also I got that linked via well, I just got that connected with all the from drawers there. But the other one that I got here is the simple storage network connected all the way here into the massive colossal chest interface. So yeah, this is like another system, and the reason for this is because most of the jewels are in this chunk, and for terms of saving the server, the other chunk border is up to here. So I don't know actually if this storage interface is kind of storing the data into this block or is it just reading from there. So my hope is actually reading from the chest. That means on these chunks I'm going to have the drawers with information, and in this other chunk is going to be like the jewels, because every single one of these got a lot of information. And that way I'm not going to crash the server, because otherwise I could do that, so we don't want that. But this is like the new storage. I'm going to have the farming materials here, so my idea is I'm going to grab them, I'm going to just drop them over here, and it's going to be easier to complete the altars. Right now I'm organizing stuff. So for example, I got here some of the already made like crystal, the rocks, but also I got the cheapest ones because I got a lot from the ore POI, and I got pretty much everything organized. So this is the wooden, pretty much like tower. This is the gilded one, and I'm not compacting everything. I'm just compacting kind of like the things that is going to be useful to have compact. So I got the is this ornate? I think this is the ornate tower, right? Yeah, I believe this is the ornate one. And then we got the living one, which is extend up to here. This is probably like the most useful one, especially this for the burgers. Then we got, of course, the coins. We got the soul shards. Just got free stuff that I don't know what I'm going to put here. And we also got some of the gilded, I believe is this, which are going to be coming useful for the skill altar. So one thing that I learned is some of these ball blocks are not considered the storage, so you can't hopper stuff inside of them, and that's really annoying. To be honest, to me, this is like a foresight because, for example, where is my enchanter here? The enchanter can hold only emerald, so I think also it needs the icon, but you need the emeralds for. Actually, no, never mind. You need the. Yeah, you can store the emeralds. Oh, I totally forget about that. Yeah, because you need to have here the tool or the thing that you are going to enchant, you know. So yeah, actually they don't hold the emeralds. Never mind. But it's going to be way easier if I can have emeralds, for example, down here, and then I just go choose and click, you know. The same with this one, because over here you can have the things over there, which are, I don't know how they are called, the orb of regrets, and you can store them here. So you can swap in between builds way faster. Not that I'm actually going to use it, but it's going to be better because essentially this becomes one block storage item. So I want to use that, but right now it's not working because you can't funnel stuff into the altar, so that's sad. And the same things happen, for example, with the repair core. So this is my small crafting part. I got the alchemy tables for the potions and stuff. The identification, of course. We need another recycler somewhere around here. The forge that I'm not using, but probably I'm going to use it again for just store items. It's just a 9 stackable storage from stuff. The same with the artisan station, and this is the one that kind of annoys me the most. The workbench where you can enchant on demand. The transmogrification, which only holds bronze and your piece of gear, and of course the bounty table, which can hold the bounty pearls. So my idea was I was going to add, and everything is connected already. These are trains. Oh, actually it's not connected, but I need to just add another piece of train here and connect that drawers. But I'm going to move the, how are they called, these ones? The chest pieces? Plate, the vault platings, and also the different type of focuses. So I'm going to have more space for the unique focuses here, and then I'm going to drain them slowly by hoppers, and I was trying to input the hoppers over here in the artisan station. But the thing is, this doesn't work actually, because I send one and the item is going to be here, but the item is not ended up over the station. Actually, it got logged into the hopper. Can I get access to the hopper now? Yes. So that's bad because I can't automate this. So I still got one extra option. It's going to be a stretch, but hopefully I can use create mode with mechanical arms, and I can force to input the stuff into the contraption, you know. Hopefully that's going to work because it should be able to recognize like you are going to throw the item actually into the funnel, and then the item is just going to be moved kind of pretty much put inside here. And hopefully the system is going to be smart enough to understand like this one, when you shift right click, can only go there. So that's my last hope for this part of the automation. If not, I just need to kind of revert the position of this, and everything is going to be kind of a way more clicking and manual. Probably I'm going to be extending that over this other side. So hopefully I don't need that. But yeah, that's going to be my way to automating pretty much everything. But this is how it's looking so far. I don't want to go that crazy with the storing part of items. But what I really want to have is have a ceiling kind of really tall like this. So you are going to feel like the room is actually way bigger, and this is not going to feel that overwhelming because it's going to be looking smaller even if you got like ton of information in your face. So hopefully that's going to be helpful for not getting crazy while working with this storage system. So that's going to be the goal for now. I'm going to keep bolting and we are going to keep leveling up because the goal is to reach 65 before the update, which should be coming soon. I just don't know how, I mean when, but hopefully that's going to be working. So yeah, that's what has been my whole week, and now I just need to show you one other little thing. So I logged in the other day and realized that all my villagers were gone. Yep, all the guys over there are no more. You can see like it's just the lonely zombie area there. But I lost my coke, my ironstone and my limestone, so we can't produce any more iron actually because we lack materials. So I was kind of super confused about it, and then Hoy came to check, also Maro came to check and trying to understand exactly what was happening. We concluded like first I got these trapdoors on the inner side, so probably the villagers were scared when they were sleeping and they were just kind of getting pushed over, glitching out on the other side of the trapdoor. And then of course I realized that if you got the trapdoor on this edge, I needed to extend the whole platform for the iron golems to fall down. And the problem with this is actually the golems are not falling down. So probably I need to replace these slabs, I just realized this now, for more fence gates. That way the golems are still going to be pushed over on this side. It's going to be a slow, kind of for a small moment, stuck on the trapdoor, but it still should be pushed by the water and then fell down. So probably that's another improvement that I need to make. But then I keep testing and I lost another three, kind of a bunch of villagers because they are still getting glitched out by this part. So that's actually really terrible because I don't know how I'm going to fix it. Clearly the trapdoors are not working for this and I need to do something else. So yeah, that's kind of at the current stuff that is happening here. I don't really know how I'm going to fix it, but that's something that I also need to do to improve the temple here. But yeah, that's going to be everything for me here because I still need more volts to run. So originally I decided to kind of made a little bit of a coaching of myself, and then kind of a lot of stuff happened this week, so I don't have time for it, sadly. But I believe, oh, that's sad. The world is sad. Okay, don't be sad. Yeah, here you are, not sad anymore. So yeah. Oh, I can... Ooh, I love this. You can barely hear the rain, but it's snowing also. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so I'm going to end it here for today. We still need to go kind of playing more vault. Just got invited to a cave vault, but first we need to complete the crystals. So that's kind of where we are. But yeah, no kind of a bonus content or everything because this is just too long. But for the next weeks, I'm going to try to do a shorter kind of explanation on summary of my whole week, which is going to be probably most a boring one because I believe it's going to be mainly I move stuff, I spent hours organizing this, then I broke it, placed it again, you know the drill, and maybe I crafted something, and I fix my farm. So yeah, it's going to be probably way more boring, but also I'm going to mainly focus on one run of the week, probably the most fun one or the most interesting one, and I'm going to give you like my commentary and my analysis and probably ways that we can improve further more without kind of going super crazy in terms of the things that we can do, you know. So it's not going to be like professional one, but it's going to be like a really more competitive one, because right now I'm still on level 51, but as you can see, even some of the guys that started later than myself are just beating me over. So we need to step up our game. But yeah, if you are interested into content like this, as usual, feel free to drop by on my Twitch, and we shall see you there. So bye bye.